When Kiyoma arrived at Seoul High School, she knew it wouldn't be easy, but she hadn't expected her presence to create such a stir. Coming from Nigeria, her family had recently moved to South Korea, where she was thrust into a world vastly different from her own. Seoul was alive with colors, smells, and a language she was still struggling to master. She noticed the curious glances from her classmates as she walked through the halls, her dark braided hair and vibrant clothing setting her apart. Some of her classmates welcomed her with open arms, excited to know about her background, while others were less friendly. Among them was Ji-hyun, who seemed determined to make Kiyoma feel out of place. Ji-hyun's snide remarks and hushed laughs with her friends echoed in the hallways, but Kiyoma held her head high, determined not to let them get to her. The story took a curious turn when Kiyoma caught the attention of Mr. Park, her young homeroom teacher. He was different from the other teachers, gentle but firm, with an intense curiosity that matched his passion for teaching. Mr. Park was known for his dedication, and he'd noticed how Kiyoma stood out, not just because of her appearance, but because of her quiet strength. One afternoon, after everyone had left, Mr. Park approached Kiyoma to offer his help with her studies. She hesitated, unsure of what to make of his interest, but his kindness and genuine curiosity put her at ease. Soon, they were talking about her homeland, the stories her grandmother used to tell, and the music she missed. Mr. Park listened intently, asking questions that revealed he was intrigued by her world in a way she hadn't experienced from anyone else in Korea. Word spread quickly through the school about the teacher's growing interest in Kiyoma. Some students, including Sujin and Minho, were delighted, even encouraging her, while others, like Ji-hyun, grew increasingly jealous. Rumors started to swirl, with whispers filling the hallways. Ji-hyun, noticing Mr. Park's favoritism toward Kiyoma, began to push harder, going out of her way to remind Kiyoma that she didn't belong. But Kiyoma, her curiosity and determination now fueled by her conversations with Mr. Park, became even more resilient. Mr. Park, meanwhile, found himself deeply moved by Kiyoma's stories and her determination to fit in despite the odds. She was brave in ways he hadn't expected, and his admiration grew into something deeper, something he had to keep hidden. He knew the boundaries between teacher and student, yet he couldn't deny the connection they shared. The tension came to a head when Kiyoma signed up for the school's cultural fair. She planned to share a traditional Nigerian folk tale, complete with vibrant costumes and music, an idea that Mr. Park had encouraged. Her classmates were intrigued, and Ji-hyun, despite herself, was curious. On the day of the fair, Kiyoma's performance was mesmerizing. As she danced and told her story, the whole room was captivated, including Ji-hyun, who found herself unexpectedly moved by the beauty of Kiyoma's culture. After the fair, Ji-hyun approached Kiyoma, not with hostility, but with questions. It was the beginning of an unlikely truce, perhaps even the start of friendship. Mr. Park, watching from a distance, felt a mix of pride and relief. Kiyoma's courage had broken down walls, not only for herself, but also for those around her.